When I was young, my dream was to become an adult. My parents made me stay home all day, silent as a mouse. As a child, there wasn't much I could do. Adults always expected silence, and I wondered why. Every night, I wished to the moon to grow up quickly. Looking back, I wonder why the sky was on my side only then.
I was 15 when my father was forcibly taken to the army on a hot summer day. I still don't know why, but I guess the Japanese army needed victims to act on their behalf. They already deprived our family a few years ago. I hated myself for worrying about how to survive even though my father was taken to the battlefield. That was when our town officer asked me to follow him. He and another officer exchanged a few words, and one said, "The younger, the better."
The very next day, we got on the train and arrived at the harbor. At the harbor, a Japanese man was waiting for us. He announced that we are going to Japan for a stable job. The Japanese were willing to give us the salary. It was funny how we fell for this new future of hope, leaving our hometown for theirs.
I just wanted to get my earnings and make my mom happy. Well, but now I guess I might not be able to see my mother's face anymore. I guess I become a little too fast. I miss you, Mother.
From 1925 to 1945, lots of Koreans were possibly taken to Hashima Island, as known as Gonhamdo, and were made to work in an inferior mine by the Japanese. The mine was too small for others to go in that Japanese intentionally pulled Korean teenagers who are relatively smaller than others.
하시마 탄광에서 창살 없는 지옥 생활을 3년 10개월을 했습니다.
The temperature in the mine was over 40 degrees Celsius and it was humid due to its location near the sea. Salty seawater continuously flooded into the mine, causing the flesh of the young Korean victims to rot.
And the mine was unstable that the walls of it were often destroyed, taking so many lives.
The money that the Japanese promised wasn't actually given. The Japanese imposed unjust deductions for absurd reasons. As a result, the more the Korean victims worked, the more they unfairly accumulated debt.
The Japanese gave them some food as livestock to eat. That was all Koreans could eat.
쥐가 어쩌다 석에서 들으면은 쌀만 개리 먹고 쥐도 안 먹읍디다. 꾀묵밥은.
When Koreans tried to escape, Japanese killed them with guns. Though some Koreans were lucky enough to escape, no matter how far they went away, they were still in Japan.
Some Koreans even tried to cut their hands or leg because Japan let the injured who can work go. They didn't even respect them. Worse than that, Japanese miners were given a reasonable salary and worked in better places. They also had full safety equipment while Koreans had to count on a thin rubber rope. Statistically, 122 Korean people died only in Gunhamdo. However, there are more uncounted victims. There were 4,300 Koreans compulsory labor places in Japan. While Japanese ate delicious meals of meat, starving Korean teenagers ate the organs of livestock left behind. Today, this is considered an original popular food called mosnabe.
However, Japanese never admitted that they abused so many Koreans. Later on, Gunhamdo was registered as a UNESCO World Heritage. And Japanese schools teach their students destroyed history. That doesn't include content explaining Japanese brutality towards Koreans.
Even some Koreans don't know about this painful and sorrowful history. The young victims are fading out in silence.
They're not being forgotten, they're being neglected. June is a month with patriots and veterans in Korea. Many people honor for independence activists during Japanese colony period. But not so many people try to remember the victims of former labor. Remembering is our responsibility. Please let the world know about this young adult's pain. It's time to break the silence.